In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to set environment variables for Node.js on Cloudways. If you're deploying a Node.js app on Cloudways, one of the most important best practices is keeping sensitive configuration values out of your source code. That includes things like database credentials, secret tokens, and API-related settings. Instead of hard coding them into your app files, you'll store them as environment variables so your project stays cleaner, safer, and easier to manage. Since Cloudways doesn't give you a simple environment variables button for Node apps in the dashboard, the process happens through the terminal. So the first thing you'll do is open a secure SSH connection to your server. Start by logging into the Cloudways platform, go to the Applications area, and select the Node.js application you want to manage. On the Access Details page, you'll find the server connection information you need, such as the public IP and the SSH username. For security, I'm leaving out any actual credentials here. Next, open the terminal on your computer and connect to the server using SSH with the username and public IP shown in your Cloudways dashboard. Once you're logged in, navigate into your application directory. This is where your Node.js project files live, and it's also where you'll create or update your environment file. From there, create a .env file if it doesn't already exist, or open the existing one. This file is where your environment variables will be stored in a simple key equals value format. Be careful with spelling and formatting here, because even a small typo can prevent your app from reading the values correctly. Also remember that this file should remain private and should never be committed to version control. After the file is in place, make sure your Node.js application is set up to load those variables. In most cases, that means your app should read from process.env, which is the standard way Node accesses environment variables at runtime. If your project uses a package to load the env file, confirm that it's already configured properly in your application startup logic. Finally, if your app is managed by a process manager, restart it so the new environment values are loaded into the running instance. This step is important because changing the .env file alone usually won't update a process that's already running. Once restarted, test your application to confirm everything is working as expected. That's the full process for setting environment variables for Node.js on Cloudways. Keep your secrets out of your codebase, double check your file formatting, and always restart your app after making updates.